breaking news. Jack Death reporting to you almost live. We're in the Joe zone. What has Joe done today? Here it is, folks. You ready? Let's see what he did today.
His wife had to remind him who's actually running against.
4 more years of Georgia, going to find ourselves in a position where if Trump gets elected, we're going to be...
He doesn't remember. He didn't remember who he was running against. Go ahead. Want to see that again?
A moment like this one when his wife had to remind him who's actually running against.
4 more years of Georgia, going to find ourselves in a position where if Trump gets elected, we're going to be in a different...
Poor Joe.
Joe Biden has suspended indefinitely all public appearances as Trump surges into November. In this video, we're going to take a look at Biden's latest indefinite lid, how his public appearances have been an absolute embarrassment, and how President Trump is literally surging everywhere heading into the final week of the election. You are not going to want to miss this. Welcome, everyone. Dr. Steve here with you, ready to bring you our latest episode, celebrating the inevitable collapse of left-wing globalism and the unstoppable rise of the new conservative age. So if you haven't already done so, you know what to do. Make sure to smack that. All right, gang, let's dive right in here. Just 8 days before the election, and the Biden campaign has inexplicably called a lid for supposedly the rest of the campaign. You heard that right. The Biden campaign has canceled all in-person events until Election Day. On Sunday, Biden called a lid for the day, which means that there were no events or information for the media, for the press to cover, which of course is strange. I mean, with 9 days before the election, it's unheard of for a candidate to suspend all public appearances anywhere. But then, to the shock of many, a Trump campaign staffer announced that Biden was not going to be doing any more in-person campaigning like for the rest of the election. And it appears to have been confirmed that Biden, in fact, does not have any more public events scheduled this week. Now, I don't think we have to look very far to see what's going on here. Over the weekend, Biden was completely humiliated as his Pennsylvania rally was crashed by Trump supporters. Biden had barely anyone show up to his rally. He spoke to a half-empty parking lot, and Pennsylvania Trump supporters got word of it, and hundreds of them showed up. I mean, it could have been thousands. I mean, you see the video. I don't know if there was a formal count or approximate count, but regardless, as anyone could see from the video, massive rally.
I posted this last night.
Biden's pathetic excuse for an event. And you can see Biden got really upset. This is when he said the now infamous, I'm going to be president of everyone, both those who support me and those who don't support me, even those chumps blowing their horns out there.
Those Trumps were Trumps.
It's hilarious. They obviously got under their skin. You have to wonder if Biden finally just said, forget it. Forget it. We go out to Pennsylvania. We go to Ohio. Nobody shows up. Actually, it's worse. Freaking hundreds of Trump supporters show up. It's utterly, it's embarrassing. So what's the point? So I think, frankly, Biden's just had it. And again, if that is the reason, if that's the cause, if Biden's calling it quits because everywhere he goes, he's greeted with half-empty parking lots and hundreds of Trump supporters crashing his rallies, then I think he's simply reacting to the radical discrepancy between the way the corporate globalist left-wing media is portraying this election and the way the election is actually playing out.
So, there you have it, folks. Biden is cooked. I've been tracking it the whole time. Nobody's at those events. He's cooked. It's all over. I love this guy. Should subscribe to him. Thank you, Doctor. That was really interesting today. Let me go see what the liberal hive mind has to say.